Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Cleveland Browns. Not a lot of undefeated clubs left after 3 weeks, and we're going to have one fewer in a little bit. We're off in a battle of 3-0 teams. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On it with Saquon Barkley. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him the loss. First play of the game. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
180, 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
Return finally comes to an end. What a stretch it was to give his guys a short field.
Take over 1st and 10 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70, 60, Vikings, 60, 60 Eagles, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19, got 60, Panther 11. Ready?
Sanders setting the pass. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On the go.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19. Panther 6, Cup 19, Cup 19. Dragon 60. 60. Warriors 70.
Going again here, Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was David Njoku. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here.
60 back check. 60 back.
Sanders now on 3rd down. It's on target to Johnson. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go.
Blown back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Okay, break.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
19, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 80, 18, Pioneer. Street. 19 tight, 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
With Sanders out of the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Ready up.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther and
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Intercepted in the end zone. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motioning the tight end left. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
All set now. 1st and 10.
No, set. 180, 180.
Man in motion here. Toss play to Barkley. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives you more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Hurts to throw. Hits him on the end route. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They motion the tight end over. Hurts on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Great man on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Catch.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get to it inside. It's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Viking 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Come back. 19 Lions.
To the air, Sanders escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, so he's just going to hold this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rush.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 1st down here.
Viking 18. 60, trap 60. Buffalo 19, Dragon 60. Ready, ready.
Sanders going to look to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Sanders going to throw here on first. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Working out of the gun, Sanders. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get to him just in the nick of time to bring up fourth down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Offense staying out there on fourth. They say no to a 47-yard field goal.
Ready.
They get into the keeper. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a gain of 4 there. And the conversion sets them up with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Viking, 8, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60, come 19.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Pass cut, 9-yard line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns get the game's first points here in the second. David Njoku, the touchdown. Going after up and good Ryan Arbison. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Arbison has it all set up for the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Going silver, ready?
Hurts now from the gun. Shoves one away. He finds Brown right side. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. 3 inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
Chester, sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down now, ball at the 33. They give it to him again. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take into the house.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
70 rings, 19, 18. Go street. Check. Panther 11.
To throw now is Sanders. In the heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Washington. And the Eagles are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. break the huddle. It's second down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fielded at the 11. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
Let's go now. Hook 19. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 65 catch. 6 catch 50. Hawk 19. Cut. Ready.
To the air on first down. Sanders. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ready, set.
So it's second and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Go. Panther 6, 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Sanders back to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner out. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready, go.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Browns first down.
Okay, we both know this pace can't continue, but they got to enjoy it as they can. And that football shouldn't go to anybody else until that defense proves they can stop them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Lions.
From the red zone on first. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on football. And that's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. On the move, headed right. He just throws this one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Narveson able to knock it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Narveson has it all set up for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Hurts on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Buying some time right. Chucks this one deep. Down the deep sideline shot is caught. And he gets out to stop the clock.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's Thomas on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Running it down in the gun. He's under just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Sanders now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was David Njoku. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Got it. Ready?
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 tight, 19, ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. That's caught for the first. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Come on. 19, Tiger, 19, ready.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Still going inside the 35. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. For the point after, here's Narvison. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. He doesn't hold it up, they're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against the defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still dropped not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of the main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
It's fielded at the 14. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
There's a dive up the middle. And he gets a few on the close forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Hot 70. Hot 70. Go street. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Brook.
With Sanders out of the pistol. On target here to Njoku. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready.
Sending him on the dive. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Go. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Hey, Crash. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Check, check. 70, 19 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 13-point lead. For the point after, here's Narvison. The XP is up and good. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They'll motion Smith left. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And just 2 to go. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Into traffic, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for second down.
Set.
Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Pressure coming. It's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts throwing again. Coming to the goal line. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Thomas on the return. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
Another run here from the gun. And look at this, 9 yards on a nice first down run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
We've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
Got it. Ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready?
They'll run it from the gun. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42.
Here we go. Set. 60 Vikings. Packers 60. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Working out of the gun. Sanders. He finds his running back. Nice work. Complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To the air on first down. Sanders. Throwing the out route complete. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ready.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let's go.
Going back, gets the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. It's what these D tackles work on in the league. You got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Over the gun, here's Sanders. He's got it in the red zone. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
19.
We'll go with a design keeper. We'll have the first down and even more. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. The point after, here's Narvison. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns double their lead to 14. Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. Poor choice this time to bring it out. So they contain him before he even reaches the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
the incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion left. 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Options are plenty out wide. 5 receivers set here on 3rd and long. No throw, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready? 19, Panther 6, Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19, Warriors 17. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll run here on 1st down. This run held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Bronco switch. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Timmy Brown gets a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Get it. Hawk 7, Bronco 80.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Braden Narvison to try this field goal. He was good on his first attempt, and a second from a little over 45 here. Narvison able to knock it through, and that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Receiver in motion, going left. Hurts trying to get on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. Hits the 20. He's at the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Working quickly here.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Eagles trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Hurts now from the gun. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
65, 65.
Another carry for it. And they have this one well contained. So there's There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
180.
Running back sent in motion. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Tiger swamp. Hey, 73.
First down throwing for Hurts. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Nearing the last half minute of play. Now second and 10.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Hey!
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Trimmer. Time up, Yeti.
And again, here's Hurts. All in left side. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, they need 7.
Great. Set. Anyway, hey. Time left, Yeti.
It's Hurts once again. Headed out right. This is caught inside the 15. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.